All right, good morning. So, I know some of y'all seen the video. I finally got my 1967 Mustang back home with me. But I want to actually give you, so if I'm going to do a little journey, I want to start on the backstory. I originally bought this Mustang in like 1997. I was like 14 years old. I bought it off my Uncle Tom, going through divorce and all that stuff. But either way, I bought it off him with the agreement of the only way I could ever get rid of this car is to sell it back to him, which I was like, hell yeah, cool. So bought the car off him, drove it around for a while, and then I pulled the original 289 out of it, which I still have. It's at my dad's house. And then I put a 302 in it that he actually hooked me up with, got it all done up from Summit Racing and stuff. And then I worked on that and built like the top end and everything, which I'll show you guys. Right there, you know, nothing too crazy, but either way, I joined the Marine Corps in 2001 after I graduated. And I'm trying to think, I sold it back to my uncle because I knew wasn't going to have time with it. I joined the Marine Corps, September 11th happened, you know, obviously I was pretty busy. Sold it back to him, and then I came back off a 2004 deployment from Afghanistan, and I bought it back off my uncle, and then I pulled it down here to North Carolina, and then I went to Virginia, and I started working on it, and I pulled off all the chrome. That's why the bumper, the grill, all the chrome, a lot of the chrome was off the car. And then I got orders out to California, and I was like, I'm not gonna drag this damn thing out to Cali. So I pulled it back up to my dad's house, put it in his barn, and she sat there for no shit, fucking 17 years in my dad's barn. I just was busy in the Marine Corps, and I just kept giving myself excuses, and I just didn't really have, I didn't have a big enough garage. I didn't have a permanent house. It was going to be, I would move somewhere and be there for like 2-3 years and then move somewhere else. I retired from the Marine Corps, and I still wasn't settled yet. I ended up in a small rental property in Columbia, South Carolina after I retired, and I could have pulled it down there, but I just didn't want to keep moving around. Finally moved here to North Carolina, to my forever home, and I made sure I had a decent enough garage. Went up to Ohio for incarceration, stopped at my dad's, grabbed the car, brought it down here. Now it's here, and my whole process is I don't give a shit about doing wheelies or fucking taking this thing. I don't care. For me, the process is I have a 12-year-old and I have a 13-year-old. They're in Myrtle Beach right now with their other grandma, and they actually will be getting back today. My thing is, they're the perfect age where I can have fun with them and do this. And just be a father and son's project and work on this car. It's in pretty damn good shape for a 1967. I'd say there's no rust holes in it. There's no damn dents in it. There's none of that. The interior is pretty decent. I ended up buying, here, I'll flip this thing. So I ended up finding me an original back seat. So my back seat got like anally raped by a bunch of mice and stuff in my dad's garage. So that's why it looks like complete dog shit. But I bought me a new carpet. All the chrome's taken off right here. But I bought me a new carpet and then a back seat that's the original color. I'm keeping the green. I don't give it. I like the as much as I can keep sort of original, because, you know, you look at the steering wheel, you look at the dash, it's just, there's nothing wrong with any of it. It's old, but it's not fucked up. So I've got new carpet, new back seat on order. I got a new key system for it because my dad accidentally lost the key, which I'll blame it on him. But for the motor, I'm just sort of stripping everything down right now and cleaning the shit out of it. If anybody knows from up north, like the mud dauber nest, there's all kinds of little like mud dauber nests built around this thing. But I'm stripping everything down. I'm gonna drain all the fluids and everything and then redo all the wiring. I'm in the middle of just pulling everything right now, pulling the battery cables, checking everything. This motor hasn't ran and driven for I don't know how long. And I'm gonna I'll get a mechanic and have them come over here with me, because I pretty much built most of this, but I'm gonna go through step-by-step process of making sure that when I try cranking this thing that I just don't seize it or throw a rod or whatever the hell you call it. But either way, I will be posting weekly progress videos of everything with the Mustang, with me and my boys, and yeah, it'll be a fun project.